What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Cass Connors, and we are here live and in attention inside of Houston, Texas. Set for a fantastic night of action in the Toyota Center. And, guys, the energy could not be more high precedent. We have a fantastic night of action set for all of you. We have fantastic matches, and this is only evident when the stars entered the building earlier tonight. We see superstars like Aya, superstars like Dante De Niro, all ready for fantastic matches. Thea Buck also, who is ready for her big matchup later tonight. Gotta think so is Super SJ, who is running a match with Dante De Niro later tonight. But all are on the mind of that man right there, Jay Black, who is the current internet champion. But all comes on the mind of RJ Hendrix. Hendrix is set, ready, willing, and able for later tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second premium live event on the SLW banner. Welcome to SLW Time with I am your general manager for SLW, Jay Dempsey. And tonight, before we kick off the action, I have a few announcements that have to be made regarding the SLW brand. First and foremost, I'm here to announce that both Armageddon and Mayhem have been cancelled. Yes, there will no longer be weekly shows under the SLW banners. Instead, we will be announcing Supremacy Live. It will start after this pay-per-view. It's not a weekly episode show, but it is a show that will showcase talent, and it will also allow champions to rack up more defenses, as that's been a problem with our champions. They haven't been able to defend their champions consistently, so this is to combat that. But don't fear, the content will continue. You'll get more matches out of the show, But also, I'm here to announce the next premium live event on the SLW banner will be SLW Battle in Japan. That is right. SLW will be heading to Japan. And it doesn't stop there. Supremacy Live Chapter 1 will take place in Tokyo, Japan, leading up to Battle in Japan. Furthermore, I'm here to announce that SLW will be adding another championship, and this time it will be the SLW Junior Heavyweight Championship. Now, details aren't concrete on how the first champion will be crowned. I can tell you that the first champion will be crowned at SLW Battle in Japan. That's all for now. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for your continue watching the show. And now, let the show begin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time. All the animosity has built to this. It is time for the internet title match. Jay Black, Dante De Niro, and Super SJ look to go for the title. We know that at the last major event, we had De Niro challenge Black for the title. But we all wonder now, what's the outcome going to be now in this three-way? Because it's been Black, De Niro, and SJ going at one another. This is gonna be exciting. Can De Niro cash in his cash money, lay the chips in the middle of the table, and come home with the internet title? This is major. This is a major triple threat match to start off Time Rip. A night that has a high profile of matches. This is only the first one. And ladies and gentlemen, this has a chance to truly be a match of the night contender. De Niro looks ready, willing, and able, but the question, do the other guys, can they compete with what De Niro's going to bring to the table? You got, for example, Super SJ, who made his claim for the internet title following Black's win over De Niro. This is interesting because you got to think De Niro has already lost to Black already. SJ wanted the title shot one-on-one at Time Rip, but De Niro implemented himself in this matchup. So I'm a bit interested on how this is all going to go, because SJ believes he is the next man up for that internet gold. He believes he's the next guy up to bring the title home. You got to think after the attack De Niro put on him, you got to think that he feels like he wants his comeuppance with De Niro, but he also wants that internet title around his waist. We've seen both of the challengers enter, but we have yet to hear the entrance music of the champion. And here he comes. You see SJ ready. De Niro on the outside is ready. But here comes Jay Black. Here comes your internet champion. We saw Jay Black when he arrived in the arena. He came out on stage to take it in, to take the breath in. He wanted to get the feeling of holding the gold in front of this capacity crowd here in the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Is this going to be Black's last stand at the Alamo here in Houston? Or does he bring the internet title and keep it around his waist? A title that means a whole hell of a lot to Jay Black. But doesn't mean enough for him to keep the gold. Here we go. Three-way, there it is. You see the Internet Championship presented full focus to the audience. triple threat rules. Who is going to be able to get the W is the question on the mind. Here we go, Jay Black. Look to run it with Dinero as well as SJ. There's the bell. Black looks ready. So does SJ. And, oh no, Dinero getting out of the ring wants nothing to do with the starting of this matchup. Dinero getting himself out of the harms of danger and is just walking off here. You see SJ and Black are still in the ring. Dinero's leaving, and he's still going to start. And here's the roll-up from SJ. Into the cover. Count. Oh, no. Black flips it back, gains front control. Count. 2. No, but lifts the leverage. Does SJ. Rolls him into a backslide. Oh, but a kick out. Now look at Jay Black. Jay Black rolls through. Count. 2. I really don't understand that from Dinero to leave after he implemented himself in this matchup. Because had one of them roll-up sequences went differently, he would have cost himself the internet title. Here we go, Black off, sends SJ off the ropes, leapfrogging, look at Black, tilt the world DDT, and there's the flip in to the crucifix, count 2, but a kick out. It's been a high-paced matchup. Look at this big tilt-a-whirl DDT by SJ. SJ in the corner. Oh, no! Look at Jay Black rushes in. Off the ropes, going around the world with another DDT. Filling the crowd in Houston. In the Toyota Center, get behind him. Off the ropes. Goes big falling drop kick on SJ. SJ out to the apron. Black is filling it now. Big spear. Now look. Oh, no, look at Dante. Dante out of nowhere. That rolling cutter. Dante Dinero came out of nowhere and attacked the champion. Now off the ropes. What is Dante looking for here? Massive standing moonsault. Dante now top rope. This could be big moment. He could be looking to nail the money clip. No, but look, SJ. SJ came out of nowhere. SJ has him a massive superplex. Roll through. Big spinning brain buster into the cover. Count 2, but a kick out. SJ in disbelief after the kick out from Dinero. SJ now crawling up. SJ could be looking for the drive-through. Nails the drive-through. Now he's going to crawl it back up. And now he's looking. There's the SJ bottom. But there's a massive kick from Black. The massive kick from Jay Black. The one. Terrorized. Into the cover. Count 2. No, like the breakup from Dinero. And now look at all 3 men in the ring. Sit out of the ring is SJ. Dinero watching on. What? A massive DDT from Jay Black. The crowd is loving how this match has started high octane. Look at the suicide dive, but no. Both men move out of the way of Dinero. Look at Don now with a DDT now. SJ, what a massive throwback. And now Black with the backstabber. They're doing massive damage to Dinero. And there's a throwback. Each one of these men unloading on one another. What is Dinero looking for here? Is going to run in. Got him up on his shoulder. No counter. There's a shot to the back of the leg. Jay Black's going to come in, though. Get him up. Massive spinning Saito. Big knee to the midsection. Going to go. Look at this. High angle suplex. You see SJ back in the ring, so is Jay Black. De Niro is down on the floor. This could now be the one-on-one match that Black and SJ wanted. And here it comes. What a start. This has been the time ref. And there we go. There's a shot. SJ comes back with a chop and another shot from Black. Another chop from SJ and another shot from Black. Both of these men taking the time to deal heavy damage to one another. Who's gonna get the W here? He shot again from Black. He shot from SJ and a chop. Big shot, no, countered again from SJ and a no, countered. Both of these men going back and forth. Look at SJ, lays him out with the lariat. SJ is taking control here over the champion. SJ sends him over the top rope. Black is now money clip out of nowhere from De Niro. What the hell was that? Kick out by SJ. De Niro almost just stole for the second time in this match the internet title. Now look at him. No, shot from SJ. SJ able to get out of it. There's the lariat over the top to De Niro. Now SJ, what is SJ calling for here? De Niro down on the ground. SJ, what is he looking for? SJ off the ropes. SJ, cross body on to De Niro. A massive move on the outside on to Dante De Niro. And SJ's looking to take De Niro clearly out of this equation. Picking off the protective layer of that announce table. What's it gonna be now? Lays him up on the table. SJ, De Niro's laid up, laid out on that table. SJ, the splash off the top, through the table, nails hard on Dante De Niro. Now look, rolls around to Jay Black. Black's just now getting to his fade. Wait, Black out of nowhere. What a massive tilt-a-whirl pile driver. What a move out of nowhere from the champion. And this could be the moment he's looking for. Dante's down. Jay Black's up top. Could be all over here. Splash. He went for the spinning splash. SJ. Massive. No. There's the suplex. The high angle exploder. What is this now? Kick in the corner. Dante still down on the outside. And now those high elevation punches from the champion. Just punching the hell out of SJ, but now SJ pushes him off. SJ runs in. The world picked him up. Oh my God. What a lung blower out of nowhere from Black. Shot to the midsection. Black now. Massive powerbomb backstabber. What a massive move now. SJ trying to pick himself up off the ropes. Black shoots himself into the corner. Now what is this gonna be? Goes for a hurricane. Oh my God, what? Hurricane Run and spear. Dante speared Black. What the hell was that? Now the roll through into the German. This could be it. SJ's got the internet title. Oh, no. Kick out at 2. Dante trying to figure out where the hell he is. SJ off the ropes. Caught the kick. Cash out. Cash out. He's cashing out the internet title in Houston. No, a kick out. How the hell did SJ kick out? Dante now calling for it again. He's going to go for a second cash out. Signed, sealed, delivered to the face of the champion. But no, SJ rolls out before Dante can get to the cover. Now what the hell is Deontay looking for? Off the ropes, rushes in! Over the top on SJ! Deontay picking him up. Shoots it back inside. De Niro's got it. Up top, he's gonna go for the money clip. Oh no, SJ from the depths. Superplex. Nails him hard. He picks him up. Spinning brain buster. But he's not done. The champion's still down. SJ with a headbutt. Pulled him into a mountain. There it is. The SJ bottom. No. Terrorized out of nowhere. Terrorized out of nowhere from Jay Black. Terrorized out of nowhere from Jay Black. And there it is. Blackout. Blackout. Count. 2. Hey. Jay Black has survived hell itself. How the hell did he get through that triple threat match? That is absolutely bonkers. What a match between De Niro, SJ, and Jay Black. Holy sh! What a match. But the champion has done it. Somehow, some way, Jay Black, through blood, sweat, and intensity, has found a way to stay champion. And guys, you gotta respect it. What a moment for Jay Black here in Houston. Black still feeling the intensity that has surrounded this match here. Wait, what the hell? Oh my God, that's X6X. That's S6X. What the hell is he doing out here? These two know each other all too well. A bit of a statement for that internet title from S6X. But Black will not let that ruin what he did tonight in Houston. Maybe we've got another incredible internet title match on our hands between these two. But I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, the night goes to Black. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on with what is a stacked card here for Time Rift, it is now time for R.J. Hendricks to take on Andrew Williams II. This has been a very, very interesting kind of culmination to this matchup of how Williams has been on Hendricks, saying he doesn't deserve to step in a wrestling ring, to be inside of a squared circle. Well, Hendricks didn't take too kindly to that. So we gotta see how Hendricks is gonna respond to Andrew Williams here tonight. Williams has the size advantage, is without a doubt the stronger competitor. But I'm a bit interested on how Hendricks looks to use that and is able to evolve that to maybe his benefit. That's what I'm going to find very interesting. We know Hendricks, the forever risk taker, loves to go high motion, high elevation when it comes to it. So I'm going to wonder if that's going to play to his advantage, using his body weight as a weapon against the much bigger Williams here tonight in Houston. Gotta think with RJ's latest loss to Jade, this is a must win. There you see the heavily taped shoulder of RJ Hendricks. But here comes Andrew Williams. Like I said, Williams got the strength advantage, got the power advantage, and has a killer presentation as he looks ready, willing, and able to do some damage to RJ Hendricks tonight, because Hendricks has already come into this match beat the hell up. You see Williams with the gloves on, the boxer robe, takes a lot of key inspirations from the professional fighting world in his presentation. And I think Hendricks is the complete opposite of what Williams brings to the table. Maybe that'll benefit him tonight, but it could be his detriment. It's going to be a very fun match, a David and Goliath's type feel here inside of the Toyota Center. Here we go, Williams and Hendricks. Hendricks, the heavily taped shoulders and abdomen. There's the regular bell. Hendricks rushes in. Williams, oh my God! Massive pop-up powerbomb, and another one, and 3 consecutive by Williams. Williams is taking no time to deal heavy damage to Hendricks. A massive flurry of power bombs over and over again. And now, no, the Hurricane Runner from Hendricks. Hendricks is going to try to find his way here off the rope. What power? I don't know how the hell Hendricks powered out of all them power bombs. Hendricks up top, looking to fly on Williams. Going no. Williams dodged the sitting senton, and there's the lariat to the back. And now look at Andrew Williams with the gator roll. Turns it into a crossface. Look at him trying to tap out Hendricks. Is it going to be enough? Are we going to see a tap out from Hendricks here as Williams wrenches on the neck? But no, there's a roll through. Up to the midsection. Off the ropes. Oh my God, got leveled by a lariat from Williams. Oh man, and there's that boot as well. Damage continuing to be done, and I think they might have bloodied the face of RJ Hendricks. Rushes it again. Oh, look at RJ. Stepper. Floats it into his own crossface. An absolutely beautiful transition from RJ Williams, but now look at the roll up. Oh, but no, the kick out. Andrew with a shot. Now picking him up. Look at the butterfly. Butterfly has him up. High angle. Looking to drop the blood to the face of Hendricks. Just able to show off the strength is Andrew Williams and plants it. Look now, Hendricks getting himself up and eats another boot. Oh man, what is it going to be now? The pickup again. Oh, and there's another power bomb. Back again with these flurries of power bombs. And a third one. And look at the words being exchanged. From, oh my God, look at Hendricks. Hendricks like a flurry. And has this crowd here in Houston on their feet. What is going to be next here? Shot. Now it's going to go. There it is. Massive whirlwind into the cover. Oh, but an instant kick out from Andrew Williams, and he levels him with a lariat. Levels him with a lariat. Now it might be all over for Hendricks. Massive Ricola bomb into the knee. Now look in the corner. Went for the splash. Countered by Hendricks. Hendricks gonna go. Another whirlwind. Another whirlwind. Now up top. No, went for Variant Crash. Went for Vibrant Crash. Got caught in the sleeper hold by Andrew Williams. Williams might have him. Williams might have him off the sleeper. Got him dead to rights. The big forearm digging into the throat. Oh, but no, somehow Hendricks escaped. There's a shot. What is Hendricks going for here? Hendricks rolls through inside cradle. Count. 2, but a kick out. Hendricks got caught. Bomb. Massive power bomb. And he's not done. Turns and flips and out bomb. And the cover. Count. 2. No, another kick out. Another kick out by RJ Hendricks. Hendricks trying to crawl himself up on the outside. Hendricks! No, got caught with the German. Hendricks got caught, and there's another German. 3 Germans now. Flipped into the lariat. No, counter DDT from Hendricks. This has been an insane matchup, and now the crowd on its feet here in Houston for RJ Hendricks. Oh, no. RJ didn't hit on Andrew Williams, and now look at the German. Oh my God, on the floor. And now another German, and another one. Multiple Germans, and now look, removing the repaired announcer's table. And look at the blood now starting to drip onto the bandages of RJ Hendricks. Has a shot. Andrew Williams has got him. Prime for position in here. Powerbomb on the apron and sends him into the apron as well. You see the blood streaming down the face of RJ Hendricks. Rushes in. Oh my God, shotgun drop kick into the stairs. RJ Hendricks is taking one hell of a beating. Williams said on the build of this match that he didn't deserve to be here. Well, if somebody could take a beating like this and still keep pushing forward, man, they deserve to be here. Oh my God, come on. Massive power bomb through the table. Holy, oh man. Now sit back in. Hendricks doesn't know where the hell he is. And R.J. Williams is setting up for the kill. Picking up a lifeless. What is Williams going to go for here? Sends him into the corner. It's a big shot. Look at the clubbing blows. Hendricks isn't even defending himself. And there's the knee as well. Andrew Williams has beaten Hendricks pillar to post. Now, look at another German. Gets him up again. Another German suplex. And 3 consecutive nails on Hendricks again. And Williams isn't done. Flips him in. Powerbomb. Williams is continuing this flurry of offense. Picks him up. Powerbomb. Rolls through. There's the knee. Hendricks has not attempted to defend himself in a long time. What is Williams going to do? And Williams is starting to get pissed, and Hendricks is still somehow pushing forward. What is Williams going up for? He's up top, dragging Hendricks up with him. What the? The top! Holy! Oh my God! The powerbomb off the top turnbuckle. Ooh, there it is. It's all over. Holy shit. What a win by Andrew Williams. And Williams isn't done. Locks it back in a sleeper hold. The sleeper hold locked in. Back on R.J. Hendricks. Williams is gonna... Williams, you proved your point. You see Hendricks just reaching out for help, reaching out, trying to break the hold. He's even tapping here. Williams finally lets him go. Oh, Hendricks is trying to get up to defend himself. And look, he locks it back in. He locks the sleeper hold back in. Hendricks has no... Look at the forearm over the face. Lets him go again. Look at Hendricks. My God, this beatdown is brutal right now on R.J. Hendricks. Williams doesn't think he's proved his point. Now he sends Hendricks over the top. It's been a dominant showing here in Houston over R.J. Hendricks. Wait, what the hell's going on? What the hell is going on? What the hell? That's Creed! The Hellhound is in Houston! The Hellhound is at Congress! We've seen video packages play over the last few weeks talking about his arrival here. And he's arrived to make a statement to Andrew Williams II. Get right up close and personal with Andrew Williams. Right up in front of the face of Andrew Williams. And Williams staring down with Creed. All right, guys, now continuing on here with Time Rift. SLW welcomes its newest signee, This is a big moment for the newcomer, KJ Steel. Gotta think after the exciting night of action we've seen, and also the emergence of Creed, SLW is the place to be. And you gotta think KJ Steel feels the same way. Strong words from SLW's newest signing, KJ Steel, as he looks to be the prodigy here in SLW and looks to bring a new light. Wait, what the hell? What the? Oh my gosh! What the hell is that? Dallas Dice? The hell? Oh my goodness! This is a brutal attack here on KJ Steel. Bringing big shots. What the hell is Steel? Steel's in trouble here. The hell is Dice doing? Got him up. Got him with that double underhook. The hell's gonna happen here? There's a face buster off the top rope. This is now picking him up. Steel picking him up and sends him over the top. Dice is laid out. KJ Steel. What the hell? What the hell was Mamba? The same guy that Dallas attacked on the last episode of Armageddon. Mamba has something to say to what Dallas just did to KJ Steel. The Starboy's not too happy about it. You see Dallas is inviting Mamba into the ring, and look at the boot there, and there we go. Raining down punches on Dice. Beating the hell out of Dallas Dice. And look at him. Look at him hightail it. But Mamba's in hot pursuit. In hot pursuit of Dice.
Wouldn't be a wrestling revolution without these. But can I prove that I was the main one that set the tone when it comes to bringing in a wrestling revolution? I guess there's one way to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the stars are out here in Houston as Assassino, Aiden Reed, and many others, including Matt Aldis and the man you're about to see on screen, Shane Moore, all looking to make big statements as they look to bring in SLW. But now it's time we crown our inaugural women's television champion, as Thea Buck looks to take on Aya. Could be a big match for both of these women. Both of these women look to become the first ever women's television champion. Who's going to be able to claim that? Both of these women had a hard-tested bout to get here. But the question does fall on who is going to have the step to win here tonight. Gotta think that Buck feels like she could get top billing. So does Aya. Both of these women would love to win here in this tournament final. It's very interesting here at Time Rift. Aya had an impressive tournament showing, so did Buck. It's just all about who's going to be the better woman here tonight. Aya taking her time to breathe in this Houston crowd. But the question can be, can she take that step here tonight? That's going to be the thing on my mind, at least, as the person looking at this, is who is going to take that next step. Who is going to be the woman to claim the gold, and who is going to be the woman to take that step with the title. Because being an inaugural champion matters so much to a title's history, prestige, and where that title ends up going. Many titles before have faded into the shadows because of a champion that could not carry the title prestigiously. We got the entrance of Buck. Now it's time to bring in Aya. And here she comes, ready, willing, and able to compete in this tournament final. Like I stated during Buck's entrance, both of these women have fought through hell and high waters to get here in Houston, to get in the Toyota Center, and neither one of these women are looking to leave without gold. The question, will that gold come at the expense of one or the other? We know that that will be the case. Can Buck claim another win, or does Aya nail her winning blow? Time Rift has been an incredible event so far. We've seen major signing announcements, major returns, major debuts. This is really starting to be an incredible card here tonight. That opening contest was immaculate. The David versus Goliath showing earlier. But now we get into the inaugural Women's Television Champion. And here we go. There it is. The current vacant Women's Television Championship. Who's going to be the first to hold the gold? Will it be Buck? Will it be Aya? Find out right now. Here we go, lifted high. But who comes away with the title? There we go, Buck in one corner. Aya in the other. Bell rings, here we go. Tournament final. So much these women have both went through. Who captures the gold here in Houston? Both of these women walking up to one another. And I think there's going to be so much mutual respect because of what these two went through in the tournament. Big knee from Buck. Big chop from Aya. And now these two women are going to go back to back. But Aya is taking control early, driving Buck into the corner. Now look, what is Aya going for up? Got her by the arm. It's going to lock in on armbar off the ropes. Looking to do damage early in the match to Buck's arm. Can definitely take dividends here for Aya later in this match. Slides in off the ropes. Got nailed with the Hurricane Rana counter into the Clash. Nails it with the Clash. And now he's going to float it in to a arm trap, kind of guillotine hold on the neck by oh, the counters, there's the knees. Look at Aya run in. There's that sling blade roll through, drop kick. Looking up, could be coming to the end is Aya. Looking, no win for the Meteora, countered off the ropes with massive enziguri from Buck. Buck now with the shot. Another shot for Buck. Aya went, there she goes, arm drag to Buck. Massive rolling kick as well from Aya. Aya has somehow found a way to continue to maintain her control in this television championship match. Now look, Aya off the ropes, gonna go over, hits it to the hot. Carbine sitting into the apron. Buck now, after taking control, could be looking to set in her wave of momentum. Double underhook, got caught, Northern Lights, roll through by Aya, got caught, flips her, massive brain buster, into the cover, off the knee, count, 2, kick out by Buck. The title chances for Buck stays alive, big shot from Aya. Aya now, ripcord, massive knee. Aya's down, look at her, runs in, got caught, Aya in trouble, roll through, got her, super kick. Has got her, deadlift position, countered by Buck. Buck goes, rolls through, look at the bridge, into the cover, counts 2 but a kick out. Now falling drop kick from Aya. Rolls that, oh, what an enziguri out of nowhere from Buck. Buck nailed that enziguri out of nowhere. And now, back suplex, countered by Aya, Poison Rana. Running knee out of nowhere. What a running knee for Buck. And now calling up Aya. Aya doesn't know where the hell she is after that running knee. Look, here we go. Cartwheel. No, got caught. Tombstone. Somewhere, somehow, Buck's still on her feet. What the hell is Aya going for here? Walking the ropes, moonsault to the floor. And Aya controls the match. Buck sent back in. Aya going, calling up. Buck to get back to her feet. Going, Hurricane Rana off the ropes. Goes through, tilt the wall, bomb, into the cover, referee, count, 2, no, the kick out, but you gotta wonder if the referee was in better position. Would she have got it there? A defeat from Buck, out of nowhere. This could be the moment now, going up top. What the fuck? What the hell is Buck going for here? Going, nails it, nails, Twisted Minds. Twisted Minds out of nowhere. Count. No. This match has been high altitude and high paced. And it really does feel like these women are hitting moves just completely out of the random. Now here we go. Locks in the triangle. Could be looking to put Aya to sleep. This could be all over for Aya. No, countered, picked up, powerbomb. Now what is Aya going for? Aya's gonna go pick her up. There's the knee. The knee out of nowhere. And now got her up again. Could be looking. There it is. Miko's hair. In the cover. Oh, but no, it's a rope break. It's a rope break. Look at Aya. Aya now gonna go. Flips her over to her feet. No! Roll through. Got her. Suplex. Nails it. Skyler again, and another suplex. Could be going for the triage. Goes. Oh, got caught with the Hurricane Rana. Aya now could put her to bed. Massive Tiger Fan kick. Both to her feet. Aya feeling it here. Aya roll through. Super kick from Buck. To the German. There's the lariat off the ripcord. Buck could be going for her win now. Aya having to pull herself up with the ropes. Massive drop kick. And now off the ropes again goes Buck. Lays her out. Here we go. Kicking and no, went for the knee. Countered. There's the kicks to the chest by Aya. Aya blistering the chest. Oh, Buck, this is brutal. Continuing to kick the hell out of the chest of Buck. There's the kick. Now look at Buck. Buck struggling to get to her feet. This could be all over now. Massive kamikaze. And now up top. What's it gonna be? She's gonna go. Massive stomp. What a stomp to the back of the head. Into the cover count. 2, 3. What a win for Aya. She is now the first ever SLW television champion. A massive way to start from the first round of the tournament. Move your way through and be crowned champion. What a night for Aya. What the hell is going on here? Oh God! What the hell? Guys, that's the Rebel Society. They have a big 6-man tag match coming up. What the hell is going on? These are members of the Elite Bucks. And they're getting beat to hell. Oh my God! The Rebel Society taking out the Elite Bucks. And this is not going to be good for that 6-man tag tomorrow night. And look at Anthony Gage. Could not be happier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been waiting all night for the main event. Christy looks to take on Antonio for the SLW World Heavyweight Championship. This is a massive, massive match. This is really looking to be a breakout moment for Christy. A guy that felt like he got embarrassed at Bad Blood. A guy that felt like he wanted that opportunity to move forward. A guy that many people feel shouldn't have this opportunity after what happened between him and Jay Ace. The disqualification got Christy in. But what's going to happen here? Is Christy going to be able to make the upset of all time? This would be the all-time biggest upset if Christy's able to pull it off. The thing is, does he believe it? That's the question on the mind. Everybody in this damn building here in Houston could believe it, but none of it. It's all for naught. If Christy does not believe he can beat Antonio and become World Heavyweight Champion. You've got to believe it in your heart of hearts. They always say lions don't back down. Well, this is the moment for him to prove it. Let's see if the Lionheart is all talk for the World Heavyweight Championship. World Heavyweight title on the line against this man, Antonio. The presentation of the World Heavyweight Champion here in the Toyota Center in Houston is palpable. The World Heavyweight Champion comes out with what in a modern day is considered a high intimidation tactic. If Christie wasn't feeling the high fight feel, it is definitely there right now. Can he overcome it all? You see how Antonio holds that World Heavyweight title. The way he feels holding that World Heavyweight title. It's going to be a high mountain to climb if you're Christie. But maybe he can do it. It's a hard mountain to climb. Christie feels like he is the ultimate Lionheart. He is what it means to feel in your heart you are World Heavyweight Champion material. But he has to admit there's been some doubt on the build to this match. And he has to admit that the doubt only grew by seeing the entrance of the World Heavyweight Champion. Here we go, there it is. World Heavyweight title on the line. Christie set to go head to head with Antonio. Christie feeling the emotion is palpable. Antonio feeling it as well, eyeing up that World Heavyweight title. The crowd on their feet for what is a highly pipeable match. And here we go, bell rings. Christie's got to pick his moments here with the World Heavyweight Champion. Look at Christie being backed up by Antonio. Now the collar elbow tie-up. What's going to be the move for the World Heavyweight Champion? What's going to be the move for the Ultimate Lionheart? And look, there he is, pushed into the corner. I pulled off. What shot by Antonio? Driving Christie back into the corner. Christie now comes back with the collar elbow tie-up again. Looking to do damage to... Oh, and look at Christie! Look at Christie! Pushing Antonio into the corner! Maybe showing a little bit of the fire from Christie, and there's a shot to the champion! And he's not done! Lariat out of the corner! Blockbuster! Got caught! What a suplex! Got caught with a suplex out of the brainbuster! Out of the blockbuster! And now look at the multitude of suplexes! By the champion, picks him up again! Holding him high with that vertical. Drops him with the jackhammer into the cover count. Oh, but no, a kick out at one by Christie. Christie now getting up. Antonio rushes in and throws him over the top. Christie feeling that one. A brutal attack. And now look, and Antonio over the top of Christie powerbomb. What a powerbomb by Chris. I mean, what a powerbomb cover by Christie. Holy hell, rolled through. No, got caught with the German. The German by Antonio, and is going to do it in cycles. 2, and now 3. Every time Christie gets any bit of offense, Antonio shuts it down. There's that Falcon's arrow. Christie getting to his feet. Antonio rushes in. Got caught. Sling Blade. Sling Blade out of nowhere. Sling Blade out of nowhere. On top is Christie. Christie went for the crossbody. Stopped by Antonio. Right as Christie starts to get a little bit of offense, Antonio shuts it down. It might be shutting down the championship hopes of Christie right here. Massive Razor's Edge. And Antonio feeling it. Feeling the beating. He's giving to Christie. But come with the roll up. Count. Ooh, kick out. Kick out at 2. Christie off the ropes. Goes Sling Blade again. Gotta continue. Cannot let that be the only offense you do. You gotta stick them together. Combo. Christie, drop kick. There we go. Mill up. Christie doing damage. No. Went for it. Went for the Romanian Destroyer. Got caught. That breaker. He went for the Romanian Destroyer and got caught. Christie was lining up a chance to win the gold. There it is. King's Lariat. King's Lariat by Antonio. Antonio now setting up. Got him. Sends him. Head. No. Got him. What a move. What a move by Christie. Christie up top. Christie. There's the knee. Knee to the chest. Christie calling up. Eyeing up. Spin. No. Crossface. Caught Christie with his own move. Christie uses a form of that crossface called lockdown. Antonio caught Christie with his own move. Antonio looking to tap out the #1 contender, but Christie got out of it. How the hell did Christie get out of it? Christie caught him. Christie, into the time. There it is. There's a massive face buster. Christie can do it now. He's got the champion stunned. He's got the champion in his sights. Went for the cutter. Countered. Goes. Now he hit it with the Romanian Destroyer. You gotta be fucking kidding me. The disrespect here from Antonio. Now picks him up. And Frogplosion. Count. 2. Another kick out from Christie. How the hell did Christie kick out of that? And look at Antonio. Antonio's pissed. Beating the hell out of the #1 contender. Look at him. Look at him picking him up. Picking him up. Roll through. No, come on. Come on. Off the ropes. Went for the moonsault. Spear. Spear. Another one of Christie's moves stolen by Antonio. Now there's the shot. Head over heels. Sure. How in the hell did Christie pull that out? How did he pull out the Romanian Destroyer? He countered head over heels again. Now up top. What the hell is Christy looking for now? Christy's gotta go for the kill shot. Gotta go for the kill shot. Suplex off the top. Christy now up top. Home run shot kid. Splash through the chest. Through the heart. The champion. Christy's up top again. What? An executioner's blade and a second one to the challenger. A second executioner's blade. Christy has somehow dragged himself to the apron, pulling himself up. Oh, it's over now. Calling for it to be over. What? Look at the counter. What the hell is this from Christy? Christy, what are you doing? The Romanian Destroyer on the apron. Get him in, Christy. Get him in. What the hell is Christy doing? Christy! The Destroyer! Get his ass in the ring! Get him in the ring! We've got a new World Heavyweight Champion here at SLW! Pin him, Christy! Christy's going for the kill shot! Christy is going for a kill shot! Went for the cutter! Countered! There's the shotgun drop kick from Antonio! How the hell is Antonio still moving after what Christy just put him through? Christy, out of nowhere, off the ropes, goes DT. It's time. It is time. Liz, downfall into the cover. Count 2. What? Christy can't believe it. Christy is in awe. I'm in awe. What the hell is gonna be the move now? Going Romanian Destroyer again. Countered by Antonio. Antonio, another leg kick from Christy. Here comes Christy. But here comes the champion and the challenger. The champion and the challenger going back and forth. Who is gonna win here tonight? Your main event of Time Ref. Christy has fought tooth and nail for every inch. Antonio fighting to stay world champion. I bet you this is a lot harder than what he intended this match to be. Kick. Christy's got him. Signed, sealed, delivered. Locked down. Locked down. Locked in. Locked down. Locked in. The champion's in trouble. The champion is in trouble. Are we going to see Antonio tap and lose the title to Christy? Will the Lionheart prevail here in Houston? Can the Lionheart pull it out here in Houston? Blood streaking down the face of the champion. How the hell did Antonio get out of that? Antonio now goes, picks him up. What the hell? The first pile driver. A brutal reverse pile driver. Now got him, sends him in. One-handed. Picking up Christy. Could be all over here. Got him. Pile driver. Christy. Now what? What the hell? The hell looking. There's the elbow to the back of the head. Now dragging. Oh, now beating the hell out of a lifeless Christy. Christy's just taking a flurry of offense. And now look at continuing to beat the hell out of Christy. Can Christy persevere here? Look at him just stomping the chest in. This is getting brutal. Oh my God, another forearm. Christy put up so much fight. But look at him, he's not done. The Lionheart is still pushing. Pull the tights, do whatever the hell it takes. 2, kick out. Oh my gosh, huge lariat out of nowhere. Christy's in trouble. There's a shot, head over heels. Referee counts 2. What? What? What a kick out! And Antonio can't believe it. What the hell? What a kick out by Christie. Christie had fought all match to avoid the head over heels. And when Antonio finally did hit it, it wasn't enough. But look at the face of Christie. Christie has been done so much. Roll through, count. No. Christie rolls back through, off the ropes. Gets caught. Tombstone. The tombstone. A brutal tombstone. And now he's going to go with an executioner's blade. Second rope. Executioner's blade off the second rope. And now picking. Now Christie struggling to his feet. Head over heels. Into the cover of her head over heels. Christie put up a hell of a fight, but the champion retains. What a night here in Houston. Christie, whether or not Antonio wants to admit it, is world champion material, because he took that man to his damn limit. Christie was so close to becoming world heavyweight champion. If you replay that match 100 times, Antonio walks out of it 49 more times. What a match. And I think he knows it too. Christie was that close. But it only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Because Antonio is still the world heavyweight champion. What a night, ladies and gentlemen, we have had at Time Rip. This has been your boy, Cass Connors.
Not surprised to see you here, Max, after seeing that footage.
Is this funny to you, Dempsey? Are you getting a kick out of this? My brothers were just taken out. And apparently this happened earlier today, but I'm just learning about it. I was here all night. You think to tell me this, I had to learn from an outside source that they've been attacked? I told you that the Rebel Society was going to try something. I told you. You didn't listen. You didn't up the security. You didn't watch anything. You let it play out. So now, Dempsey, what's going to happen? I told you, man. And now what? The Rebel Society gets to walk and get a free internet title shot, or what? I don't mind. I told you from the beginning, I don't mind doing double duty. I don't mind doing this myself. Because this Rebel Society franchise problem has gotten out of hand. And to go out your way to put my brothers out of action for I don't know how long. Dempsey, I want answers now, or I will take this into my own hands.
Listen, Max, I didn't tell you because I want you to stay focused on your match. Now, how will we handle the situation? Well, Russell Rowe and Drew Grave have both been suspended indefinitely without pay, which means now that the 6-man tag match for tomorrow night has been canceled. But there are no free handouts here at SLW. Anthony Gage will still compete tomorrow night against an opponent. And Max, here's where it gets good. I let you choose an opponent. Whoever you choose, whoever you trust the most, you can let them fight. But the only condition is you can't, as you have your match in the main event. and I'm not jeopardizing my main event for you to get some revenge. So tomorrow night, you choose the opponent for Anthony Gage. The winner will become the number one contender for the SLW Internet Championship and will receive that opportunity at the next Premium Live event, Battle in Japan. Now get out of my office and prepare for tomorrow night.